Test 1, 2. 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 Audio. Yep, we have audio. Oh, good morning. It's Monday, October 10, 2016, and it's still pretty dark here. Let's see. There's a lot of things I had to do today. I'm tempted not to do my 15-minute project in the morning, but I know if I don't do it, and I haven't been doing it on the weekends, then it might just kind of shrivel up and fade away. So, though I don't feel like doing it, I'm going to spend at least 15 minutes doing it, which is, I guess, the adult thing to do. It's kind of dark in here, though. Turn on a light. Hey, Kate. You just saw the cat. That light's on. Oops, this light's on. It's a little better. All right. I guess this is as good as it's going to get. So, let me see, the things I need to do this morning are I had to do my Groundhog Day resolutions post for October 10. This is post number 7, I think, for the year. And after that, there's a lot of coding work to do. I need to update the compact calendar. I just posted the NaNoWriMo calendar last night, which is the word counting calendar for November when NaNoWriMo starts. So hopefully there's some stuff that happens with that. Hope people like it this year. What else do we have to go on? I still have a bunch of... These are like, this is old. I actually got all these done. So these will be the lists that I can kind of get through for the rest of the day. And I don't know, it feels like it's going to be a long day. And I did not sleep well last night either, due to presidential debate-induced indigestion. Well, I guess it's not really from that, but it seems the style of the time is to blame other people for your problems. But it was just not good. So let me see. Let's switch over to display plus cams and figure out what we're doing today. Let's go to the live stream channel. All right, today's morning stream for October 10 begins. All right, and I should put that over here. This is our 7 a.m. morning stream. 15-minute push on projects. Haven't decided what to push on yet. Well, I guess let's look at my quiver. And my 15 minutes habit, what did I do last time? Music. Oh, I didn't do on Friday. I skipped Friday. Friday Oct 7 to Sunday Oct 9. No 15-minute pushes. And today's Monday, October 10. Last thing to do with the music project. Let's take a look back at the RMS project, the Research Management System. I don't remember where I left off on that. Let's check this design link. Where is it? Oops. Connection got lost on my Bluetooth keyboard. RMS. I don't like this double entry. This is why I really want software to do this. Monday, Oct 10, 2016. Where is this project located in? Did I actually not? I don't think I actually set up the. I just did the design, but I don't think I actually started working the processing model. So, but since the RMS technology is based on the Nerd Magazine technology, maybe we'll just look at that. So I'm starting the timer. So the Nerd Magazine is as you switch to Nerd to develop these applications. So the Nerd Magazine is the website, a static website component of this celebration of local nerds project that I have going on. And the idea is to take pictures of people doing cool things, cool nerdy things, and make a really small print publication and just leave it around town and see if people find it. That just showcases some of the nerdy things that are fun that are happening in my local area. Since I live in a bedroom community, it's not generally regarded as a place where you would find such exciting nerdy things. You would think you would have to go to Cambridge, Massachusetts, or Austin, Texas, or Portland, Maine, or Portland, Oregon to find where all the weird creative people are. But there's plenty of weird creative people. We just don't know where we are. So the Nerd Magazine project is designed to draw them out and help us find each other. I guess part of my overall mission to find more nerdy people to hang out with and be inspired. Because one can only take so much football. So now that I've explained that in the last 2 minutes, let's go and launch, why don't we, the Nerd Project. And if I recall, that means opening a terminal window. Moving over here. And shrinking this down. CD web, CD nerd metal, CD build, gulp. That'll run the test server. And then what else? I need to open Sublime Text. I might as well open Source Tree as well. And with Sublime, I need to begin. Oops. Let's move this over here. And let's expand this. This is probably the wrong one, too. Yep. I need to open up their more recent repo. This one. This one I want to close somehow. I'm not sure if it will close all of them. Nope. Okay, that's good. So this is what I did last. The dev plan is in here. Article CSS. I'm just testing things. Yeah, okay. So it looks like where I was last. I'd created a nerd development plan in the Sublime Text directory. What is going on with this? This is work project, nerd, and there's the development plan. So on Monday, October 3, this is the research management system. I should make a note of this. See nerd dev plan. RMS. See nerd Sublime project nerd dev plan for RMS related tasks. I forgot I had made this. So here I was working on the design of how to handle directories. And what I wanted to do was have a processing model in which it would actually scan the text of each block and extract text nearby. So it would basically would process and extract little chunks of text from a master document and create essentially a bunch of tagged data sets and create directories that did that. So I'm not going to write the algorithm down for that, but let me look at the instruction. Well, let me actually also look at the just the way that Nerd is running right now. I believe it's, according to the console, I need to go to 192.168.114.9000 or localhost 9000. Should work too. And I'm going to change this back to 3000, I think. Because I'm just used to running things there. It'll be in the gulp file, I think. Let's make that 3000. Rerun that. Good. So this is working, and it's going these things. We don't have any navigation. But I think the thing I want to work on next is just making, let's try making one of these directories and figuring out where those go. So we have articles in the nerd dev plan. Let's close this stuff. What is this? Don't need that. Don't really need that yet. I don't know what that is. Let's see, we have I'm thinking about what the difference is. Okay, let me kind of figure out a directory structure for the content folder. Right now we have articles, and when it's in articles, oh, this is for Nerd Magazine. Articles, these are independent features, basically. Maybe this should be called features. What else do we have? We have locations, I think, or places. And then the articles directory, we want to have, I think we want to have folders. Articles, actually be article features. Features, stories about nerdy things. Places, I'll call resources. Places, articles will be standalone articles. Features, people, stories about specific nerds. Maybe projects, stories about ongoing projects. Resources, places, shops. Maybe this is more of a guide section. Let's call it guides. Helpful information to support nerdiness. Flush. Food. People, projects, trends, stories about nerdy trends hitting nearby. Shops, food. So we have a directory structure like this. So, example feature folder. So it would be articles, features, pizza. It's called home pizza. In the home pizza, there would be, I guess let's call it index MD. Then there would be any supporting images. And what else would there be in there? Sidebar content. Images, galleries, let's say. Video, or I guess there would be a media. Images. I think it probably could just be up to whoever's making it. That's pretty straightforward. How about the directory structure for the RMS? That's different. What do we have? We have topics. Is that right? Well, let me think of what kind of things that we have. We have stuff. Well, for me, it's like there's questions. There's projects. There's resources. What else do we have? We have generated topics. So this would be in the research folder. Questions, projects, resources. So resources, we'll call them references. Reference. Something notable. A question is like a directed inquiry. And then things that catch my eye are what? Interests, maybe? Interests, these noted interesting items, which may lead to questions. Specific questions, standalone questions, to be investigated. Reference, materials to help research or make things. Projects are ongoing effort to create or discover something new. Projects reference the interests. That's in our research folder. And then there's a cross-reference. And these would be generating topics. A topic is a block of text. No, actually. what do I call these? The blocks, reference. These are all inputs. And by that I mean they're all, I think I wrote about this in my quiver. Design, we're talking about what I did last. I should just copy all this over. This is from the design. Oops, we're out of time. From quiver. 1610 design. Let's save this file as RMS, or let's say nerd RMS folders, folder layout. Let's just save that. All right. So what did we do today? Click to nerd development. Looked at the nerd/RMS folder layout for content. Drawing from the 1610 notebook. Let me get the link to that. Copy note link. Content. And so tomorrow, we'll continue looking at that. That wasn't bad. 15 minutes. It's about as much time as I really kind of want to spend doing this. So what's next? Next for today, it's asking me to install the Mac OS Sierra, which I do not want to do. Distraction machines. So save them, just save my Quiver file. So what am I going to do the rest of the day? Okay, so I need to work next on my October 10 Groundhog Day resolutions post. And I'm probably going to say.com, HDR. Have we even updated my archives recently? The last one was September 9. That was number 7. So this is number 8. So I need to read this. I find reading my own work tedious, so I had to force myself to read this. What did I say what the plans were? Contract work. We did pick up a 3-year extension for the project. Living Room Cafe has actually been... Actually, these are ongoing. We have projects going there. I have been doing the 15-minute stuff every day. Lots of updates. I'm starting to deal with that. Revamping the website. That's what this project was about. So actually, I've made progress on all these goals. Maybe this will be a really short report. But what else was I complaining about? I reviewed passion. That was important, I think. I used to think that making things was my passion, but then I thought it might be process in improving my skills. Over the years, I sought methods of improving my productivity through process development and discipline. But productivity has never really felt like the goal. I want to rewrite that whole paragraph. I think of passion as what I seem to do all the time. My passion seems to be knowing how things work so I can improve my daily experience. This is not quite the same thing as optimizing for efficiency and reduced stress, which would be a typical measure. Instead, I'm really interested in having more interesting experiences of Just typos of a superlative nature. Grr. I really should proofread. The most visible aspect is collecting information that helps create interesting experiences. Fascination with processes, tools, and insights of all kinds fall under this umbrella activity. Less visible, compulsion to investigate emotional responses. There is a new goal that I'm just reminded of, which is to create more finished writing works, which is one reason why I've stopped blogging. I want to do some more developed long-form articles that don't have to have this fixed in time attribute. Oh, this is the whole creative interdependence there. Gleeful celebration of best listeners' cutest experiences. Yeah. 15 minutes. I'm getting to the point when the 15 minutes in the morning thing is starting to feel like a job. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. I have tended to want to stay waking up at that time, but going to sleep has been murder. We do have our Discord chat room now, which has been really great. I think it's probably about 4. Did I start it last week or last time? End of August. Yeah, that was at the end of August. This is true. Okay, so at least I've gotten a little bit of a head start on my Groundhog Day resolutions review. Once I get that out of the way, then that kind of clears a big block off of a big mental burden off my head, I should say. Right now I'm facing a lot of things that I need to do that, I don't like having things to do, I think. Things that I have to do, even if they're things I'm telling myself I have to do. But just like moving those off of the top of my head and onto a finished pile will feel good. Right now I feel quite under the gun with all the projects and things I have to do. And maintaining my energy and positivity through this is going to be a self-care goal, I think, for this month. So anyway, that's the stream for today at 7:30 a.m. Thanks for watching. I'll be back 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'll stream any stuff later today, but if I do, I'll be here at the live channel here. Shortcut, davidsay.com/live. And if you're a NaNoWriMo participant, check out my NaNoWriMo calendar link at... go to my blog and then go to productivity tools and then NaNoWriMo word counting calendar 2016. So there's the link. And I hope you guys enjoyed this year. With that, I bid you a good morning.